tithing. Okay. I've got to be careful with this one because I have a tendency to get a little bit hot under the collar. You hear this word mentioned in the church over and over again. In fact, it's presented as if it's God's will for the church, as if it's a practice Christians are meant to adhere to. The whole idea of tithing is giving 10% of your income to the church to fund the church. And then there's arguments about whether that's your gross income or the net income, and people argue that, well, tithing came in before the pay-as-you-go system came in, so clearly it's gross income. Others would argue it's only the income that you've got available to spend. The point is, tithing is not taught to the church. Tithing belongs to the Jewish religion. It is a Jewish practice. And look, it's beyond me where Christians are getting this from. They're pulling Jewish teaching and putting it into the church. And I guess my question is, just how Jewish do we really need to be? I'm picturing churches that possibly have a circumcision inspection booth. So you arrive and you pay your tithe, and then you've got to go off into this little booth where we check for circumcision. I mean, just how far does this being Jewish thing go? If it's not taught to the church, why are we teaching it as a law? God did tell the church how much money to give. I wonder if any of you even know what he said about how much money you should give. Does anyone know? Because the church needs money to survive. It's not as though we don't give it all. It comes down to the heart. That's very good. It comes down to the heart. So if you had in mind to give $18, but it's hurting you, you don't really want to, you think, oh, why have I got to part with this money and give it to the church? Why have I got to help the Vibe or wherever I am? Why have I got to help them with my money? I worked for this, and I want to go on a holiday. Go to 2 Corinthians chapter 9 and have a look. God's attitude to that money is, I don't want it. Keep it in your pocket, keep it in your wallet, keep it in your bank account, have your holiday. I don't want it. Think about it for a minute. What does God need? Does he need your money? Does he need your house, your car, everything you've got? We can't bargain with God. We have nothing he needs. And if we withhold everything from God, even our love, even our faith, if we shun him, if everyone in the world shuns him for all time, will he be robbed of anything at all? He's the holy and glorious God. Always has been, always will be. He needs nothing from us. So, when he calls us to be generous and to sow seeds and to give, is it for his sake? Is it because he is so blessed that we gave? Oh, hooray, I've got resources again because people gave. Hooray! We're the ones who are blessed when we give. We don't get, Jesus says, it's more blessed to give than receive. Well, the human nature says, boy, you got that confused. Or when they were writing the Bible, they clearly got that round the wrong way. I mean, we like to get presents and get people bless us. But I think you'll know if you ever planned a surprise party or you've really found that perfect gift for someone. You can't wait to give it to them. I remember one Christmas, I had a great big surprise Christmas present for my kids, and I didn't put a name on it. Big flat present, it looked intriguing, everyone wanted to know who it was. I was so excited about the day that I would give that. We need to trust in faith that it is more blessed to give than receive. So giving is a principle for the church, but it's not a law, it's not a rule, it's not tithing. The rule is you give what you can give gladly from your heart. And if that means dropping your offering from $18 to $8 because you can freely give the $8, then give the 8. Because God loves, who can finish this sentence? God loves a, try and say cheerful giver. God loves a
Cheerful giver.
He loves a cheerful giver. Also, you need to remember, if we think we're living under law, if we're tithing because it's the law, we've missed grace anyway. We've missed the fact that our salvation is through faith in Jesus and his blood, not in fulfilling any law. Read the book of Romans chapter 3. It's all pretty clear. Any questions on tithing?